everybody. This is Rob and Kurt with Two Brothers Hobby, and today we're taking a look at the Lanier RC Stinger II by Great Plains.
And Rob's got gas.
Kurt does too.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Nitro fuel, actually.
There you go.
Yeah, slight change from the electrics we've been reviewing. We've been flying glow for years. We played around with this stuff for a long time, but now we're going to do it for Two Brothers Hobby.
Yes.
Why? Well,
because you want more work.
Because I want more. Yeah, because we want more stuff to do.
Yeah.
With the onset or the soon-to-be launch of RC Flight Source,
yes,
the mobile app, we're going to be covering both fuel and electric power plants.
Yeah.
With our knowledge base staying electric right now, but we'll modify that as time passes. But the first christening plane for us to review is the Stinger II from Lanier RC, as Rob had mentioned. We've got O'Donnell Fuels is on board with us. They're going to be providing all of their fuel and race fuel. And of course, we've got our newly updated fuel box. We tossed all the old stuff and brought in a master caddy from Hobbico, Great Plains, and loaded it up. So we're pretty much set for the field. But of course, prior to all that, we need to build a plane.
Yes, we do.
And break in the motor and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All the stuff that goes along with fuel planes.
Now this is a true ARF.
Yeah, it really is.
Many hours of work set out before you on the bench.
They estimate 8 hours on this one, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And I think it's probably going to take all of that.
I think so too. Yeah. This is a definitely an ARF. This is one that you need to settle in, make the commitment, and just get the building.
Well, you know, what better plane to start off our fuel reviews with, though? Tell us a little bit about the Stinger II.
Well, the Stinger II was introduced back in the 90s by Lanier. It was a popular model among sports flyers. It came in several different sizes, ranging from 10 size up to 120. Of course, that is a myriad of motors that were used for the time.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, yeah. So there was a big performance. It was a big performance envelope, basically, yeah. And I think that's what attracted a lot of guys. I don't know a whole lot about the history of it, but I know many of them were build-up kits. Many of them, some of the later ones were coming through as an ARF form. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And Great Plains picked the lineup and reintroduced the Stinger II in a 46 size, basically,
right.
Which is kind of a happy medium between the two.
Well, it's definitely a popular sweet spot when
yeah.
it comes to fuel flyers. You've got much less of a commitment at a 46 size, or I think up to 55 on the
yeah.
low side.
Yeah.
So it's a smart offering, and I'm kind of excited about us getting
yeah.
it in here and trying it out.
Yeah, I've watched some videos of the older Laniers, the Stinger IIs flying, and I can see why it's popular. It's going to be a hot little plane. It really is.
Well, get us familiar with all the kit pieces that are on the bench in front of us.
All right. Well, all the parts are laid out before us as it comes out of the box, and as you can see, Kurt, there's a lot of parts sitting there.
Yep.
We've got the build-up fuselage with removable canopy, pilot figure. Look at that guy.
I see him.
Yeah, all right. Horizontal stabilizer. We have the elevators pre-hinged already on that. Vertical stabilizer and rudder, we do have to hinge yet. Main wing panels, ailerons are hinged. Got the cutouts for the servos. Got a nice graphics there to kind of differentiate when you're upside down there, buddy, flying.
Yep.
Aluminum.
Girthy aluminum spar.
Yeah, girthy aluminum spar, very heavy.
I'm going to have to beat you with that in a couple minutes.
We've got our control rods here and some miscellaneous pieces. We'll leave it at that. Wheels, tail wheel. Landing gear, motor mounts, spinner, a large parts bag of screws and miscellaneous.
This is like show and tell. Does Rob remember all the names?
Fasteners. Control horns.
CA hinges.
CA hinges.
Yep.
Miscellaneous, once again. Fuel tank and all the associated parts.
See, you don't have any of that with electric.
No, you don't. No.
Yeah, sorry,
Hence the word electric, yeah. Wheel pants. And we got a fiberglass cowl.
Nice
here.
cowl. It's a really good looking kit, though.
It is. It's nice. It's very well done. Typical of today's ARFs. Nice quality. The covering is immaculate on it.
Yep.
Graphics are nice. Kurt's got his Bible here.
See, it's funny how you immediately just assume I'm going to do the build on this one, just because it says ARF.
And we've got some nice stickers there for you, buddy, when you're all done.
Hey, are those pre-cut?
Yes, it looks like they are.
Right.
Yes,
that's a huge step up right there.
That makes it all worthwhile.
It sure does, man.
Well, with all that said, Kurt, why don't we take a look at what you're going to put into it for the radio?
All right. See, it's funny. There's a bunch of more pieces on the radio and electronics side, but after all the parts in the kit, it seems pretty straightforward now. We've got a few. We've got a few extensions, couple extensions, and a Y adapter. We're going to be using a Life Source brand lithium iron phosphate batteries for both our glow driver and also for our radio system. Now, the cool thing about these Life batteries, there's 6.6 volts, and they're super lightweight compared to our old nickel metal hydrides or nickel cadmium onboard batteries. So 1300 milliamp on the radio side and then 600 milliamp on the glow driver side. We're going to be using Sullivan's onboard glow driver. This is for single cylinder. This is a really cool thing if you guys ever checked them out before. If you haven't, it's really the way to go when you get into glow fuel. You can, when you've got this installed, you can press the button and start the aircraft with it. You can use it as your onboard glow control. And then once you get the cutoff point set or the ignition set point enabled, as you reduce the throttle then and you get down closer to idle, it starts intermittently keeping that glow plug hot. So you reduce your chances of stall out and fouling tremendously by having onboard glow control or glow driver. So we're going to be using Sullivan's equipment for that. On the radio system, it's going to be Futaba R617FS receiver for their fast 2.4 gig spread spectrum system. And we're going to be using the standard S3004 servos. There's 5 of those to finish out the Stinger. And then we've got a OS motor, OS46 AX motor. And the nice thing about the AXs is they're all ball bearing. But OS makes a fantastic power plant. This, as we had mentioned before, will go up to a 55 size or 0.55 cubic inch glow motor, 2-stroke motor. This Lanier Stinger can also accept a 0.70 to 0.72 cubic inch 4-stroke as well. So we'll be going with the standard or medium spec glow motor. And then we're going to be using our Futaba T8FG computer radio transmitter to work with the entire system so we can set up all our dual rates and our mixes if necessary and things like that. So really, again, straightforward. It was so easy for me to do the radio system.
Yeah, it looks like it. You know, we joke, Kurt, about how much work this is because we're so used to doing electrics and stuff for the reviews, but I'm getting excited about the glow. This will be the first one, like you said earlier, that we've done for Two Brothers Hobby.
Yep.
And it's a completely new realm for me as far as setting one up completely.
Yep. And once you've done glow, you'll never get out of your system.
Yeah.
You'll always have a desire to go back. And it's really the whole process. Once you get out to the field, get it cranked up, you smell it, that glow exhaust flying around, it gets kind of excited.
Yeah.
You associate the excitement of flying RC with the smell of that fuel burning. So
Sure.
It's kind of a neat thing. So we'll get ours put together, take it out, do some test flying, and then come back and put it through the 5x5 review.
I might help you out with this a little bit.
I appreciate that. Stickers?
Yeah. If you're lucky.
Yeah.